Hi guys, Kendra by Oma here. In our previous video, we did the drafting and cutting. Now this is the sewing. If you've been interested, let's dive in.
I'm going to be running a straight stitch. Okay. So this is the sleeve part. I'll just go and stitch this together. What I do for here, I'll do for the other sleeve. I'm stitching it as you can see. So I've gone ahead to make two belts. I'm going to be attaching it here. Note this is the back, this is the front. Okay, this is the front, this is the back. I'll be attaching this belt. Be sure to give it a good press. I'll be attaching this belt here. As you can see, I am sewing on this. It's not going to show at the back. It's not going to show. So I'll be sewing on this. Look at what I'm doing. Okay? This is what I'm doing. I'll be stitching on it. Okay. As you can see, it didn't show here, but the belt is actually inside. Okay, it's not showing here. The belt is actually inside. I'll do the same for the other side. I'm going to be turning the neck now, and I'll stitch it round. Okay? This is what it looks like. So it's supposed to be like this, but I think I'm going to be ironing it. So now I have joined the two together. What I'm going to be doing now, I am going to be stitching. Okay, I'm going to be stitching the sides by 1 inch or 0.5, depending on your preference. What I do for this side, I will do for the other side as well. So I'm done stitching, as you can see. I'm done stitching this side.
So I'm going to be using this elastic. I'm going to be taking my round sleeve measurements and then I'll be subtracting about 4 to 5 inches fine from the round sleeve measurement. Okay, now let's say I have 10 inches here and I'm going to be cutting a band of, let's say, 6. Okay, I subtracted like 4 inches. Okay, a band of 6, it will go around. Please, if you're on the bigger side, just subtract 3 inches is fine. Okay, it depends on how free or how tight you want your sleeve to be. So what I'm doing now, I'm hemming. I'll hem and leave an opening. Okay, as you can see, I'm done. That's the opening. I would use my elastic to go through. Now I'm taking the round measurement for the hem of the
So
top.
this is 54 plus 60 is about 114. So I'll be cutting about I could cut like 90, okay? 90 or 85, depending on how stretchy you want it to be. So I'm going to be hemming. I'll be hemming it around.
So I'll just hem like I earlier said. Now some persons use elastic, some persons pass rope into it. Now this is the elastic for the sleeve. I'll just go and pass it through this opening, as you can see. When I'm done, I use pin to help me pass it, okay? I'm going to be removing the pins and I'll secure the raw edge. Very important. I will secure the raw edge together and then I'll put it in, then close the opening I left that aided me to pass the elastic. Okay. Now what I do for this sleeve, I'll repeat for the other sleeve. And again, I'll do same for the hem of the top. As you can see, I've done that.
So this is the neckline. You can either use a thread and needle, okay, to stitch it, or you can use a UHU gun or your gun glue, or to use a gun glue. It works. Anyone, okay? What we are going to be doing, we're just going to be gluing. That's all.
So let's sew the skirt. I've gone ahead, that's my zipper. I've gone ahead to serge. Now that's the band for the skirt, 5 inches by my round waist measurement. I've serged the edges like I earlier said, just leaving the top of the skirt because I'm going to be attaching a band. So now I'm joining the side backs together with the front. Okay, I'll use my waist measurement, hip measurement, knee measurement to join it down. Okay, be sure to secure with pins so that it doesn't shift when you're actually stitching. Okay, so before I did that, I had to stitch the back together and leaving the zipper allowance where I'm going to put my zip. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. After which I'm going to be sewing the slit. Okay, it's actually 1 inch. Just stitching it so that I can sew my slit and attach my zipper. Be sure to give it a good press. Open the seams and give it a good press. Okay, now this is the slit. I'm kind of sewing it in using 1 inch. Okay, now the allowance you use is dependent on the zipper allowance you kept. If you kept 1 inch, you're using 1 inch. If you kept 1.5 inch, just like that, you're using 1.5 inch. So I'll just fold and stitch. Be sure to do it at your pace. So my subscribers, you rock. Thank you. If you're new in this channel, you're welcome. Kindly give us a thumbs up if you find this helpful. Thank you. So I'll just go and stitch it down. Just watch what I'm doing. I'm done. Be sure to give it a good press. Okay, so now I can attach the side seams together, taking my waist measurement, hip measurement, knee measurement, and as well fix my zip. Okay, Remember the slit is in the front, and the zip, I'm fixing the zip by the side. Okay, so I've gone ahead to mark it. Then I'll stitch from this other side down, then stitch the other side as well. Okay, I'll be leaving the zipper allowance for the side seam. Remember, I said the zip is at the side, so I left that opening to attach my zip. I'm just stitching the other part of the skirt, if that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, kindly let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Now this is the band. I told you it's 5 inches by my round waist. When you fold 5 inches into 2, you're going to be getting 2.5. So I'll place 0.5 inch like so. I'll stitch it round. I'll stitch it round. After stitching it round, I will now cover the raw edge. Okay, as you can see, I'll flip the other side inside, then cover it up. Okay, I'll fold the remaining 0.5 inch, and I'm done. We are done. It's time to insert our zipper. So the waistband is also automatically 2 inches, because it was 5 inch divided by 2.5. We took 5 inch and 0.5 inch for attaching it to the skirt. Now I'm using my zipper foot to install my zipper. I've actually taught how to install a zipper in this channel. If you're a beginner, maybe I'll be linking it, or you could go and check my earlier videos. Thank you. So I just have to pull it so that I can stitch it down. When I'm done, the next thing I'll be doing is just to hem. Now you're hemming your length of skirt by the allowance you made. I'll give it a good press, please, very important. I'll just hem by 1.5 inches, and we are done with the skirt. We are done with the outfit. Thanks for watching. See you on my next one. Bye.